Hi everyone, it's Retrolica, and today we are playing The Last of Us. Now, if you've been following the channel, we recently played The Last of Us Left Behind. I wanted to play through both the DLC and the main game in preparation for the release of The Last of Us 2. Now, there is less than 2 weeks away till The Last of Us 2 is out, and I'm very, very excited. I have the collector's edition coming, and I also have the limited edition Last of Us 2 PS4 Pro coming as well. So we're going to be doing unboxing videos of both of them on the channel, as well as playing through the entire game. And there will also be a giveaway for my spare game that I get as well. So we're going to jump in today and start playing The Last of Us, and just to reflect on last time, Left Behind was such a strong, powerful DLC, and obviously give us more of an insight into Ellie and Ellie's past, and what happened to her and why she ended up in the situation she was in The Last of Us. And yeah, it was a hard playthrough because, not skill-wise either, but it was a hard playthrough because, I'd say it was worse because I knew it was coming, and the more you push through, the closer you're getting to the sort of impending doom that's coming down on them. And obviously we'll see through that, and I reckon we'll understand more about that as we relive the journey of The Last of Us. So let's jump right in and start our journey, shall we?
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
Oh,
Still
young
doing
Joel
that.
is.
Slate.
Crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, You like it?
Honey, it's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not.
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good,
Okay.
Drew.
Start helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
You're my baby girl.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Okay, so I
What was
mean,
that all about?
okay, so although we only get a very brief glimpse of when things were normal, we can already establish that Joel is a single dad and is looking after his teenage daughter. He's struggling for money. Things aren't exactly brilliant for him. So we only briefly get to see it, but we get an insight into Joel's life before the outbreak. Now, straight away, I noticed, and I was complaining about this on Left Behind, and I take it back fully now, because look at this. That mirror detail. This is what I'm talking about. That is crazy cool attention to detail, and it's one of the things I either like or dislike in games, and it's like, with the amount of effort they go to, just a mirror, simple mirror reflection is like so important. I mean, it wouldn't make the game any worse if they didn't. It's just the level of attention to detail is really cool. And now let's take a look around Sarah's room. It's quite a typical, I can kick the ball, that's cool as well. The brilliant attention to detail there. So, have a quick look around. It's kind of your typical teenager's room. There's stickers and, you know, laundry on the floor. There's the very important photo of Joel and Sarah that we will see later on in the game. There's a stuffed giraffe. Some football trophies. No computer. Guitar. Amplifier. Skateboard. A little beanbag chair. You can fully see outside as well, which is a nice attention to detail. We can see that it's September. And lots of the things on there are labelled soccer camp. So, clearly likes football. Nice little werewolf movie poster on the wall there. So, let's start seeing what we can interact with around, shall we?
Oh, dang it. I forgot to give this to him.
Can I open it up? Dear Dad, let's see. You're never around, you hate the music I'm into, you practically despise the movies I like, and yet somehow you still manage to be the best dad every year. How do you do that? Happy birthday, Pops. Sarah. That's a nice card. Okay, so I think we could pick the phone up as well to try in the dial tone again, but of course the phone lines have gone down already.
Phone's dead.
Okay. Some CDs on the side there, a signed poster, a couple of other bits. Nice, God, who didn't have them on their fucking ceiling as a teenager? Wow. All won't be important very soon. I mean, the graphics. Okay, we can't turn the light on. Like the graphics and sort of the attention to detail that they've gone to for like Joel's house scene, it's like quite a lot and really good, but it's important for them to set the tone here. Again, really nice mirror detail. Even how the little night light plugged into the socket there sort of lights up her face. Now that's a nice touch. Let's read the newspaper, shall we? Texas Herald, so they're in Texas, and it is September the 26th, 2013. So just to give you an idea, and obviously the game originally came out in 2013, and this was $1. So just to give you an idea of the time scale we're dealing with. Admittance spikes at area hospitals, 300% increase due to mysterious infection. Okay. Okay, let's go and see what else is going on, shall
Daddy?
we? That's a baby photo, but that's a pretty, like, adult-looking face. There's Joel and Sarah, because I don't think they ever explained what happened to her mom. Assumably she died. I mean, the attention to detail here as well, like, you can actually read the the cover of the magazine, you can see the barcodes, even these drawings. It's like a lot of attention to details. Can we ruffle the leaves? We can ruffle the leaves. Great. Can't turn this light switch on. Let's go into Joel's room.
Where the
Nice,
heck
the
are you?
ceiling fan is spinning. Nice shadows.
It's nearby.
There seems to be some commotion coming from.
What was that?
Damn.
Dad?
So we can't see anything going on outside. But it is. Another nice mirror detail there. Joel's room is quite similar to Sarah's room. Got a cross straightener. And just generally a bit messy. Can we turn the TV off? No. That's the last time anyone will ever watch TV. I mean, just with everything we're going through recently, you know, it shows how quickly things fall apart, how quickly we turn on each other, quickly our selfishness and human greed comes out.
What is going on?
The picture's a great touch. Of the little night lights. Oh, they're the police. Okay. It's nice that the detail outside is as good as the detail inside, so some shoes by the door. We can't go out the front. There's the guitar. Obviously later on Joel talks about the guitar and plays a bigger part in it, and in The Last of Us 2 as well. Just a dogs barking and alarms going off. Let's have a look around here, shall we?
There's his
There we
phone.
go, his phone ringing.
8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way.
No signal. Everything's already gone down. So on the fridge, we've got... I'm going to be home late tonight. Go ahead and order food. See you in the morning.
Where is he?
Dad. Some dirty pots in the sink. Some fruit. Oh dear. Oh, look at that reflection though. That's so good. So good attention to detail there. So no, the tire swing was just moving then quite badly. We have to go in here now. This is where it gets scary. There's Joel and Sarah as a toddler. There we go.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
The reflections.
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something ain't right with them. I think they're sick.
What kind of sick?
Jesus. I wasn't paying attention.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this
How young
morning.
Joel is.
there is something bad going on. We have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit. You got blood all over you.
Ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
They're saying half the people in the city lost their minds.
Can we just please go?
Some sort of parasite or something. You gonna tell me what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
It's okay. Don't put your seatbelt
Can you hear
on.
us on the radio?
Safety doesn't
Sure thing.
matter. This scene though is so good because you can be like so interactive with like what's going on
Radio.
outside.
We're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
He said where to go?
People
He
leaving.
said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway. No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 71.
71. That's where I'm
Did they say how many are dead?
headed. Probably a lot. Found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right. Sorry.
Love that uncle that's like, don't give a shit. It's just-
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the South. Got nothing going on about the East Coast, the West Coast.
House on fire.
Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that son of a bitch made it out.
Sure he did.
Were we sick?
No,
Even
of course
the reflection in the
What do you
rearview
know?
mirror there.
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine. Trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy.
Again, it's like,
See it when I see
not that I blame him or anything, but it's like, you know, they just had to turn their back on someone who needed help to save themselves. Like, you know. You can already see that Tommy has that sort of good nature and wants to help, and
Same damn idea.
Joel understands.
We could just backtracking. Tommy!
Holy shit! What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see
Staying
that?
on the window is a nice touch.
Turn here, turn here. Come on, people, move.
Still don't
Where's
put
he
your
running
seatbelt on.
I'm trying.
Let's go towards the thing they're running away from.
We can't stop here, Tommy.
I can't fucking drive through them, Joe! Back up there! They're behind me, too! There! Hold on! Go!
You can just sense, like, the amount of panic in the air. Jesus. Joel's watch is still working.
Hey!
Get back, man. Get back.
Joel's... It's not Joel's first time kicking out a windscreen.
Dad?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come on, give me your hand.
What is it?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
You would have been thrown through the damn windscreen, no?
Keep us safe. Come on, baby.
Come on, Tommy.
Well, hold on tight.
Keep us safe. It's like, this is just so... Like,
Daddy, I'm scared.
so much panic.
Oh no.
Keep your eyes closed, honey!
Keep going, Tommy. Come on.
Keep running!
Those people are on fire.
Don't look, Sarah. He's looking at me, baby.
Oh. Yeah, don't look, I'll look.
Over there!
We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
I don't know about anyone else who's a parent, but my son is 11 years old, and he's already taller than me, and I can't pick him up to save my life, you know, let alone this.
This way! Through the alley!
I'm trying. Come on, go. Knock the trash can down? Yeah, nice. Oh shit! Shoot him, Tommy.
Fred! God damn it! We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence!
Run.
Keep going! Find a way out of here! Come on! Joel! Move it!
Go, go, go.
Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun them!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there! Hurry!
Daddy, we can't leave him.
It's alright, it's gonna be
It's
okay.
gonna be fine. We're almost there.
Oh, it's so bad.
They're getting closer. Dad?
Shit. I'm running. Oh, no.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't.
Oh no.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, 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 no. Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
Jesus Christ.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
Years later. This will be now 2033.
I'm coming.
Joel's aged quite badly.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough.
Still wearing the watch.
I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now, yeah?
Oh, I can do now. The checkpoint's still open.
Only got a few hours left until curfew.
Well, we better hurry up then.
So I just want to quickly talk about that first scene, the intro, and it's like, I don't know, that absolutely destroyed me. I don't know whether it's, you know, because you're a parent or like a human being, or just because of everything that's going on right now with, you know, the virus and the riots and just everything that's happened this year. But, you know, this is so relevant right now, and that is, you know, probably one of the most powerful scenes in gaming history. And I watched the retro replay with Troy and Nolan, and Troy said like they had him do that scene 50 times or whatever, and they said, you know, he said, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to act my ass off and they're going to be so impressed with me. And he went in and he did it and he was crying and whatever. And then they said, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Until he was broken as Joel was. And it definitely shows. I mean, and there's no time to recover from it either. Like, obviously not for Joel, but for the audience. Like, you just get thrown straight into 20 years later and he's still wearing the watch. It's all broken now, and obviously we learn a bit about that later, but just, yeah, absolutely broken. And, yeah, I wasn't expecting it to hit me quite that hard, but it definitely did. Okay, so let's get going, shall we?
Wait, are you serious?
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
Oh, it's such crap. The soldiers are supposed to handle the outside.
I'll make sure to tell them that. What about you, Joel? You been summoned for this bullshit yet?
Oh, nope. That's not Taz.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, you know, I said in my previous episodes, like, you know, I've done a lot of urban exploration, and they're so good with their environments and their scenery, and, you know, just the amount of litter, the amount of crap, the graffiti. You know, it's spot on. That the moss, the overgrowth, and this is one of the cities where people live still. The trash. Do we kick the trash cans? No, these are building.
Attention. Citizens are required.
Straight away, right now, we get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
There became a time recently where, you know, this almost became a reality, whereas they had, you know, the army on the streets telling people to stay inside, and it got really scary. I mean, I live in a small village, pretty rural, so we don't see that kind of stuff, but, you know, I have friends who live in cities and stuff, and it was a scary time, and you can see like
More people are getting infected.
you can see bits of The Last of Us and every zombie game and zombie series. You could see it coming out. You know, masks, hazmat suits, army, military, police, barricades. You could see it coming out, and it was damn scary.
I got us all new papers. They shouldn't give us any static up there. Just play cool.
Drive on through.
Go in, Tess.
See you later. Where you going? What's your business here?
Got the day off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
Run.
Come on, get out of here. Let's go, come on.
And just going back to that first scene, I've heard of people playing that scene and then quitting the game because it was too much.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
Give me those bandies. Okay, we remember this. You know, people, they played that first scene and they said, I'm not doing this.
Close all the checkpoints.
It's too much, it's too upsetting.
To go around the outside.
And I completely understand, but
or we could just let Robert
for me,
go.
it's part of fighting through to get to the good stuff. It's worth it.
You see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
Yeah, it's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
As if the fire extinguisher would still be on the wall.
Marlene? She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Oh, birds. I guess in these sort of times you'd revert back to simpler ways like pigeon messaging and stuff.
For Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
I mean, the good thing about the first, like, bit of the game, like this bit and everything, is that, you know, they're not just throwing you straight in, you're learning the controls and stuff. You get into, you know, learn the scenery, the controls, the mechanics.
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear.
You
Joel,
need
give me
to
a hand
help you
with
with
this.
Y'all take it easy out there.
Oh, God, this place reeks. I need to watch what they throw away down here.
Do we have a torch?
There'd be light.
Okay, so...
Let's grab our gear.
Gear. Okay, and I've been in places like this where there's like, I'll say underground and that, and they're so wet and damp and muggy and horrible.
Our backpacks are still here from last time.
Good. Okay, got a gun.
Not a lot of ammo.
Make the shots count.
Yep. Gas mask. Okay. We have it. Okay, we need to reload. Yep. There we go.
All right, Texas. Boost me up.
Here we go. Like I said in the last one, you know, when you're out in these kinds of places, boosting each other up, lifting each other up is, you know, important to get to the next place. And Troy Baker, interestingly, commented on this kind of mechanics because people were saying, like, how could someone of Tess's build and weight lift, like, someone of Joel's height and build and weight? And Troy said, like, you know, the woman doing it, like, they actually did all that stuff for the mocap. And I think that's great to have that kind of realism involved.
Got it.
Be careful.
When am I not?
That a trick question?
Okay, optional
Ain't
conversations.
been out here in a while.
It's like we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic type.
You got your ways.
I mean, there's always been a lot of speculation about Joel and Tess saying, like, you know, were they together? Were they, you know, romantically involved at all? Or just
Where's the ladder?
friends?
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
I'll have a look, shall I? You know, were they just friends? Were they business partners? What was their relationship?
Hey, try over there.
Try over here. It's like you knew where it is.
Got it.
Okay.
Great, bring it over.
Where the things like ladders are even still about. Okay.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It's all relative.
This way.
There's actually grass on the pool table. That's so funny. TV's broke. It's just smashed. Oh, I can leave this drawer over here. Oh, I can turn my torch on now. There we go. Nothing in the drawer. Let's have a look in this one. Ooh, we got some scrap. Nuts and bolts. Collect parts to upgrade your weapons. I really like that system. Like, it worked well for this. Did she? Oh, I'll just check in here before we go. Bad Firefly. Oh, Firefly pendants. We're not going for anything like, you know, all the conversations or the Firefly pendants or, you know, the memorabilia or whatever it is. We're just playing for the story. We're playing to refamiliarize ourselves with the story before number 2 comes out. I really like stuff like this. It's like, I wonder if this is actually people on the development team, you know, who've done like signed dead names and stuff. I love little Easter eggs like that. Clean up your shit. Okay, let's get going, shall we?
Down through here.
Can't go up. I'm gonna drop
Robert
down.
still got our guns.
For his sake, he better.
Once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
Oh, we're meeting Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo, supposedly.
Yeah, well, he always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
So relevant for what we're going through now. Okay, there's a laundry.
Where are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay alert.
Okay. Here we go. So I'm
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Yep. Shit's just gross.
We should be able to fit through here.
Shit! You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful.
Yeah, it is.
This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it.
Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn.
Poor bastard.
So that bit there is just so fucking haunting. because like you can do what you want there. You can just walk off while he begs for his life, or begs you for end his life, or you can sort of do the right thing and put him out of his misery. And I've done both, but you know, even though it's a video game, to walk away from him and leave him like that, sort of, I felt bad. You feel a sense of guilt, even though it's not real. Like, it's just a video game, but the, you know, the emotions real and the feelings real, because, you know, it could happen in real life. And probably one of the scariest things about The Last of Us is the cordyceps virus is actually a real thing, but not in the way they've displayed it in the game. So, you know, Google it. Here we go. Swear there's some clickers in a minute. This is literally just a fucking tutorial for the game. Okay. Oh, okay. Sneak up and grab. I had to relearn all this without a tutorial for Left Behind. But it's good that they do this. It gives you a chance to learn the controls instead of just being thrown right in. How are we gonna manage that? Maybe just sneak around. Or are they gonna see me? Shit. Never goes the right way. It's like you can feel the power behind Joel's punches when he does that. Piece of shit.
Alright, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
Let's head back into the city.
It's like, seeing as you can get infected from like a bite, I'm surprised they like sort of fight the zombies like, you know, with fists. Oh no. Because, you know, they're like punching them in the face. And no, it gotta be this. You're like punching zombies in the face, you could easily like, you know, cut your hand on the tooth and get infected. Right, there's some more bullets. I mean, bullets would be like so scarce in this time, you know, like in most other zombie games, like Resident Evil, you know, bullets are scarce, so you gotta conserve your ammo, pick your fights. Or, you know, here in England, civilians don't carry guns anyway, so we'd all be pretty screwed in this situation. See what's up here. Nothing to get. 3:15 on the clock again. Maybe go in here. Yeah, I don't think I ever did the whole collect all pendants, collect all conversations, stuff like that. Torch is broken, you have to tap the controller. I like that. Note to brother. Hey brother, we were so close. I'm sitting outside the walls, knowing I'll never see the inside of the zone. While waiting for the smuggler to show up, we heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked into this building in the hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We were all infected. We have a few hours, maybe a day at most. I hope the smuggler is still coming so that I can at least pass this note to you. I should have listened to you and come to the zone when I had the chance. Now it's too late. Take care, Mark.
They got infected trying to sneak into the zone.
As much as everyone complains about it, you got all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside.
Yeah. Okay, so across here. Oh, we don't need the torch anymore.
Some fresh air.
I mean, it's so interesting as well,
That's
like...
the one thing I love about the outside. Fucking hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
Like, in abandoned locations, houses, the weeds, the wildlife, you know, grows out of control, like, unpassable, kind of. And, you can see some of it, you know, but it would be so much worse. But obviously we have to play the game, so...
Through here. Cover the entrance.
I got it.
Watch your step. It's so interesting as well that, you know, in any situation, video games, real life, whenever there is some kind of force, whether it be military, police, government, there will always be
I'll get it.
an opposing force, a resistance, people fighting to be free, respected, and you really see that in The Last of Us. Because obviously the military, the government have everything locked down, and the Fireflies are fighting for whatever.
Here, pass it to me.
There we go. I love this system of like...
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
I love this like co-op with NPCs sort of system. It's really cool. But how do I get back up? Oh, I guess I go from here.
There we go.
That'd be so
Your
dumb
ass
to
up
walk
here.
across.
Let's move.
Bossy today.
There we go. Oh, okay, I can come around and go apply that. That would not take Joel's weight. Like, this piece of wood's like 20 years old, and you're putting it across like, what's that, like an 8 to a 10 feet gap? That would have snapped like hell. Where the fuck are we going? Here we go. Swear there's something here. Some more health. Chocolate bar or whatever that is. It's funny as well, like, all the,
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
There's always beauty in, like, abandoned places. You'll always find, like, a really nice flower growing out of a crack or a brick or something. To duck down to get in there? There we go. Old sofa.
Shut it.
Okay, let's get the torch on again, shall we? Nothing to loot around here. Like an old coffee machine. Vending machine's been looted a long time ago.
Look at that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
Yep. Do you not want it as well, Tess? I already wasted the bullet putting that guy out of his misery.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear.
No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
So these ration cards are like gold dust by the looks of it.
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
So the military clearly issue like one per person per week or whatever.
Hey, Tess,
And people,
how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
work.
Terrence.
people are
it's
using
okay.
different methods to
now.
get more.
Okay.
Trading them. Nothing down there.
I'll be back.
Just have a quick look
If
around.
you ain't got ration cards, don't even waste my time. I'm not interested in bartering for bullets.
It's like just selling like old dirty ass scraps of clothes that you found trying
We're
to
starving.
trade for rations.
Sure on.
Oh,
Bag's coming right up.
Hey, don't even think about cutting in line.
Fucking A. Waiting on this rack forever.
it's a rat. Yeah, come on. Oh, that was gross.
You touch it, you buy it.
I couldn't imagine eating a rat.
Private game, buddy. Scram.
Stuff like fight clubs going on.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
It's funny because like Tess almost like commands more respect than
Who's
Joel.
that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
Wait, are you coming? See what's going on around here. It's like there's not a lot to do apart from like drink, you know, probably bootleg booze and play cards or whatever else you can get your hands on. I mean, Jesus, the toilet roll would have gone within the first month, right? Drafting notice. Notice the civilian service system. The General of the Boston Quarantine Zone. 2. Fuck this. Greeting. As an able-bodied civilian, you are hereby issued to work orders to participate in various duties relating to care of the quarantine zone. Please report promptly to main office, Charles Bridge, on December 15th at 6:30 a.m. or forwarding to an Armed Forces Management Station. Will fulfill you to appear at the place and hour of the day named in this order, subject the violator to ration restriction and possible loss of zone residency. Bring your order with you when you report. Important notice, if you have participated in work duties in the past 6 months, bring evidence with you and service will be postponed. If you have any physical or mental condition which, in your opinion, may disqualify you for service, bring a physician's certificate describing that condition. Wow. Interesting.
I'm looking for Robert. He come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
So funny, like, you know, the lack of loyalty over, like, you know, things just a necessity, food, rations, weapons. Here we go. Showtime.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
So funny because Tess just isn't scared of anyone.
Get the angle on them.
You're gonna pay
Yeah. Headshot. Let's try and get headshots, shall we? There we go.
Nicely done, Texas.
I'm such a terrible aim. Anyone who saw my Resident Evil playthrough will know. We're not gonna take their bullets now.
It's writing blank checks. Let's go put an end to that.
Here we go.
Not going through here.
Well. Like, although it's about, like, every man for himself and that, it's also about, like, teamwork as well with the people you trust. Oh, you're gonna pull me up?
There you go.
Okay. Oh, the rats. They look huge as well. Okie dokie. Yeah.
Over here, Joel.
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Okay. So let's try and do this stealthily.
Move up. Move up.
Not my strong suit.
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street. And all these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5, 6,
Tess.
all in handcuffs.
You might want to.
Yep. They lined them up against the wall and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
You take one out, I'll take the other.
Got a cousin.
Which one are you getting?
Yeah. Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. Hope he's alright.
I'll get this one. Go around the back. There we go. I haven't got a knife yet. You think that'd be something you'd carry around? Where is he? Let's try and save our bullets as well. There we go. Fucking hell. He's got a key. That was brutal.
Let's search the area.
It's like you're literally living in, you know, kill or be killed times. What are we looking for, Tess? Key. Is a door or something? I forget. It'll be something. Search the area. Or is it like a lockbox in here? Full health. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's more guys. Let's take the bottle, shall we?
Good. Do another once over and then head out. Getting close to curfew.
Okay.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? He's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. I'll check in with the others and come up with something.
Okay. Let's try and keep it stealthy again. Okay, he's there. We can probably take him out without anyone seeing. Let's drag him over this way a bit. Nope. Can't do that. Hopefully they don't see his body there. Where did that other guy go? Did he go up there?